All right, that looks like that's up and running right at the top of the hour, too. Not planned that way by any means. Just seems that's how it worked out. Got 3 people in the waiting room already. So I'll go ahead and get them all in here. Let them know here comes their warning. Oh, they're probably not watching the stream though. So now 4 people. Tony Wallow says, good evening. Audio video is good. Hi, Tony. Nice to see you. Good to see you. I see there's Greg, Jeff, Alex, and Chris.
What's up?
Late start. She got off late, rushed home, got everything set up.
You got off late.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it was me.
You all right, Chris?
I'm fine.
I hope that was Chris.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Good. Yeah, we can hear you. Just waiting on Alex to finally get here.
Got a spinning circle on your YouTube channel. It's me. Sometimes when I try to start up a video, it'll just sit there and go in circles for a little bit. There, finally came.
Yeah, I got to give up on this
Not you. It's me.
this whole doggone internet thing sometimes. When it works, it's great, but when it don't, man.
Oh, excuse me.
Long day?
Oh, just tired today. I don't know why.
Yeah, I didn't get to play golf. My neighbor come over about 6:30 and said that he had something come up and he had to go all the way up to damn near Chicago to take care of it. I said, that's fine. You know, I'm not going to lose sleep over it. He goes, I just wanted to make sure, I wasn't flaking out or anything. I said, no, I get it. Life gets in the way sometimes. So, no Alex still.
I just couldn't stand to watch much of
I watched as much of it as I could, and then I had some things I needed to get done and wanted to get done. And I kind of wished I didn't get done, but yeah, it was just, I mean,
I'm not even sure why he did it.
I'm not sure either, to be honest.
I mean, you could see the dogs if that's what you wanted. I mean, once or twice in there someplace.
Well, that one guy kept asking him, Glennis Music kept asking him over and over, is this the last time you're going to be in Studio A? Of course, that never got addressed, so.
Well, I'm surprised he didn't get booted out.
I am too. And I just hit the stop button since the DVR wasn't going. I hit it a while ago, and it went back to the beginning and started playing, so I might be able to catch up on what little bit I missed about 15 minutes of it, which I know I didn't miss anything. So
yeah, well, it's just people seem to be watching more to try to find out what's going on with his life than anything else.
I think so.
To be blunt, I don't care.
Me neither.
I don't wish the guy any ill, but
No.
it's just I'm not watching it to find out about his personal life. I've been enjoying the bills he's been doing recently because for a long time all he did was have rants.
Right. Well, I almost put in my old drive back in the machine to start moving data today, and then I was just getting ready to hit the button when the phone rang, and it was a messenger call. So I took that one, and then when that one got over, I got another one, and then when that one got over, I got another one from the first one I had. So I was like, this ain't the day to do this. I did today learn where DaVinci Resolves puts your backup files for all your projects, except for the one I need. Yeah, I learned a lot last 24 hours.
The more you know about where the programs keep your stuff, the better off you are if something goes haywire.
Oh yeah. Well, it keeps about I don't know, 20 copies of your backups. It doesn't go back any further. It would be nice if it would go back all the way to the beginning of time, so to speak, because then I would be able to rectify my problem. that I created for myself, and
Oh,
I done it.
pardon me.
Hey, Alex,
Hello, Ken.
finally decided to join
Out
us.
floating down the river again.
I've been in. I've been in. I've just been in the other room doing some stuff. I heard y'all talking.
Yeah,
I tried to get in earlier and you hadn't started yet, so I went and
yeah.
watched a couple other videos.
I think it's just gonna have to go moving forward. I'm gonna plan on her walking out between 10:15 and 10:30 every night.
Well, it just is when it is, and
Yeah,
don't worry about it.
yep. The worker that was supposed to show up again tonight didn't show up, and she was alone all day today. Why is my mouse stopped? Doing that a lot lately.
So when she's there alone, does she have more than one wing to look after?
No, just the one.
Okay. Still, that can't be good. What happens if two folks have a problem at once,
Um, it could be tight. I mean,
Pardon me for being crude, and like the old expression, you don't know whether to shit or go blind.
yeah, yeah. So today is Sunday the 7th, and yeah, they don't even have anybody scheduled to come in and take her place tonight. I'm looking at the schedule.
I presume they got somebody at the last minute to come in,
Well,
meaning there has to be somebody there, right? There's,
yeah, they're supposed to be. It doesn't necessarily mean that it
is
will.
this like a nursing home or an assisted living place?
It's strictly assisted living, from what I understand, and it's
Okay.
private pay. That's probably how they get away with a lot of the stuff. I'm sending Lorna a picture because I don't want to go in there and get her. Just too lazy. Because if they were getting state money or federal money, it would not be ran like it's being ran.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back. Mike
Not
says
that I wish
hello.
your
Hi,
wife
Mike.
any,
Do what, Jeff?
not that I wish your wife any ill. It'd be nice if she worked someplace where they sort of had their act together.
Yeah, well, sure. It's always
I
makes it
suppose, like a lot of things now, it's hard to find help of any kind.
good help anyway.
Yeah. Man, that's probably always been a thing.
That's true. Finally a good cup of coffee today. I did use my brain before I go pick her up. I started the coffee that way it would be done by the time I got home. Did Alex go somewhere? Or is he still there? And we're just
I see some orange or something he's wearing.
Yeah, that's interesting. Good to see Mike back in the chat room. I did hit 160 subscribers today, and I lost one already. So I was pretty happy about that. Not going to lose sleep over it. I don't think Josh is going to be joining us today. He still doesn't have the internet.
He's still in that Mary's,
No, he went back to the group home.
and they don't
Yeah.
have internet there
No, apparently not.
right now.
He wishes that he stayed. He probably wishes that he stayed at Aunt Mary's if he knew that the internet was out at the group home before he left.
Well, I bet.
They didn't take it away from him, did they?
Well, we're kind of thinking they did a little bit, but then we looked online and it shows that there's an outage in Monroeville, Pennsylvania, specifically for his zip code.
Okay.
So we're just gonna have to wait. Supposedly somebody called Comcast and they're supposed to be out there more to look at it. We're just gonna have to wait and see what happens.
Yeah, it shows that it's still got about 30 people reporting or so that it's out.
Oh, here's trouble.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, he always asks me about like me ordering him stuff like the monitor and the switches and the computer and all that he wants. And it's like, Josh, I'm not going to order you anything until we know that internet's back on, because none of that would do you any good without.
Hi, Sean.
Hello.
How was your Sunday?
Good. I thought my 3 fans came in and I opened the package. It had my name on it. The manager put it in my name. It's something like kind of like hair goo or something. I'm like, what the heck? Did he just set me up for a failure? I mean, I got the confirmation in my text message service that it got ordered. It was supposed to be here tomorrow, but yeah,
Take your vitamin today.
But is that some stuff to grow more hair?
I don't know.
Stuff to grow more.
Sorry about that.
Rogaine.
Excuse me.
Yeah, but like I said, I'm not going to buy another case for my mom. It was hard enough to put this new motherboard in here, so just going to leave it like that and just take all the RGB fans out. First, I'm going to take a picture of them on, and then I'm going to sell them on Craigslist or something, and take the circuit board that they're plugged into on the back, take all that out,
Right.
and just put one. I think I can get away with just an exhaust fan in the back. Because it's got a CPU fan. It doesn't have a graphics card in it. So I think just putting one fan in the back will be good enough and plug it up to the motherboard. It's a 3-fan header, but it comes with one of those power supply cable things. I was hoping Jim would be here because I want to ask him if I can just cut that thing off and just put the 3-pin on the motherboard and call it done.
What thing you want to cut off?
Can I share my screen, Ken?
Give me 1 second.
What are you talking about? The difference between the regular and the PWM fans? Or?
Yeah, go ahead, Sean. You're good.
It looks like Greg's asleep, so it's not gonna I'm
Yeah, it'd be nice to
Why
go-
did I say I think he's asleep? So it's got this. It's got that. It's got a 3-pin and it's got that annoying 4-pin. I know
Actually,
Jim. I know
If
Jim.
your
said
motherboard's got it, the 4-pin's better. That's a PWM control.
But I know Jim used these fans before, and he just cut this one off right here. He just cut this one off right here and just used the 3-pin. So I'm wondering if I can just cut it off and use the.
Well, what does your motherboard have on it? 3 or
Right.
4-pin for fans?
It can. I looked it up in the motherboard book. Here, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. I looked it up in the motherboard. I can use a 3. It's a 4-pin, but it says in the motherboard manual that I can use a 3-pin or a 4-pin fan.
I would use the 4-pin then.
Yeah, I
if
think I
it's
would
me.
too.
Like I've got a 4-pin on my AORS motherboard, and my fans only take 3. There's a way to hook them up right so they work, but if you got the 4th one, it's got more control.
Yeah. But I know Jim said that he was gonna cut that annoying adapter off and just use the 3-pin. I want to know if he did it. I know in one of his videos he said he was going to do that.
I think
He was
she's
going to
cooking.
cut that annoying old one off and just
Yeah,
use
I've
the
been
3-pin.
thinking about ordering a couple of new fans with 4-pin on them.
Yeah.
I think she's cooking chicken again.
Who?
Better be my wife. I hope there's no strange woman in there cooking in my kitchen.
Oh, are you smelling something? I
Oh
thought you
yeah,
were watching something.
there's
on-
something cooking.
Mhm.
I thought you were looking at your computer screen. I thought you were looking at somebody else cooking on the internet.
No.
Oh,
Do you folks eat a fair amount of Philippine dishes?
We used to.
Is it
Since
hard to get the ingredients where you are? Or?
no, and yes, there's only a couple we have to go to Champaign to get because that's got the bona fide Filipino store. It's more my diabetes than anything.
Oh, okay.
Um,
I got it. I got it. I forgot about that.
about twice a month, we'll enjoy some good Filipino food, but I don't miss it. I mean, I don't miss a lot of things. So here's you guys will laugh. um, I made the screensaver with the grandchildren, and it's got all the bells and whistles and movements and everything, and I liked it. So when I had this idea to do this for my class reunion, I watched that and I thought, oh, I'll use this as a template, put my pictures in there, render it out. We'll be good. Okay, good theory so far. Put my pictures in there, moved everything out of the way, and then for some stupid reason I thought, I'll just delete these because the pictures are up here in the media pool. I'll delete them down here, and then I'll just have my project, which I did, and then I saved as. That way, theoretically, you still have the original, and you have the copy, which is the saved as. Guess what happened?
Crashed.
I lost all the effects from all those pictures because apparently you can't do it that way.
So the effects were tied to the pictures and not to the.
They're tied to the timeline,
Ah, okay.
and I deleted them from the timeline. Yeah. I can't blame nobody but myself. I mean, I really thought you could do the save as, you change the name, and it becomes a total different. You have the original, you have a whatever. No, when I deleted those out, that's where I think I made a mistake. I think I deleted them and then did the save as, where if I did the save as and then deleted them, I would have still had the original one, I think. Hi, Kenny Witten. Good to see you. We did get the rendering issue solved last night. And when I say we, I mean Jose. He noticed something and pointed it out to us. And I rendered 3 or 4 things out this afternoon and had no issues whatsoever. In fact, that reminds me, I need to post something on Facebook before it gets to be midnight. So I'm going to be doing some background work here real quick. Won't take me but a second.
I wonder what Greg did to make him so tired. He's dozing off over there.
I'm not asleep.
You just resting your eyes?
Just didn't get to sleep with a dam last night.
Oh. I slept all night and I slept all day.
I slept most of the day finally.
Photo add. Uh-oh.
Every time Ken says uh-oh, it's not good.
Usually it's not. And in this case, I got to go identify which specific picture I want to use.
I have a comment about Sean saying he slept all day. You know how most people say that that Monday's the worst day of the week for them?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Alex, when you're sick like I was all day yesterday and all day today, sleeping probably helped me feel better.
I understand that, but from my point of view, my people say they don't like Mondays. Well, not me. I don't like. No, I'm not saying I don't like going to church because I do. I just don't like to getting up early. Well, to me, my Monday is actually Sunday, and my Sunday is actually Monday.
Yeah, I saw a
Because
picture on your
if that
Facebook.
if that makes sense, because only day I have right now, because I don't have a job, only day I have to get up early is Sunday to go to church, and then Monday right after Sunday, I can go back to sleeping in again.
Yeah, I saw a Facebook picture of yours of you in your Sunday best with a tie and a white shirt on.
I don't usually wear a tie. Usually I wear just a collared shirt, pair of pants on Sunday.
Well,
Like
that's
what
the
I have
thing
on
about-
now, but I wear a tie only for like Easter and Christmas.
Yeah, well, it's a good thing my church, I can watch it any time of the day. So if I don't catch it when it's actually streaming online, I can just watch it later, which I do. And I print out the bulletin and I go off the bulletin and everything like that.
See,
The only-
my mom prints the bulletins, and I do the announcements on the PowerPoint for church every Sunday. So I go off of the bulletin when she finishes printing it for the.
That's kind of weird, Jeff. I
Well-
see a lot of 4-pin fans on Amazon, but they're all RGB. I can't find like 3 black ones that are just a 4-pin. Well, here's one, but most of these
You gotta
fans
look
on here
for
are all
particular-
RGB.
You got to look for particular fans. Be Quiet has some case fans,
Yeah,
4-pin.
but I can't believe how fast this computer is. I guess 5000 series, they really amped it up because my 3000 series, my 3600 was like slow compared to this one. Like I said yesterday, this one I don't even see anything. It just
So what
like
you got? AMD.
yeah, I got an AMD Ryzen 5 5600G. And like I said, all I do is turn it on, and 2 seconds later it's into Windows. I don't see the Aurora welcome screen, nothing like that. I just turn on the computer. 2 seconds later it's
For
into
some-
Windows.
Can anybody explain this? For some reason, when I turn on my computer, imagine into Nook, and it seems to take forever on the BIOS screen. Always has.
Well, that's how it was with my ASRock.
Forever.
Too.
Forever on the BIOS screen on this Intel Nook. But once it gets past the BIOS screen, it's screaming fast.
Yeah.
Something in BIOS did change something in BIOS.
Well, it's been like that. I haven't changed anything. It's been like that since day one.
Is there like a fast boot option in the BIOS or anything?
I don't believe so. I've looked all over.
I'd like to find one in my board that would slow it down a little bit. Mine goes by so fast. If I'm not ready, it's hard to get the key to get into BIOS.
Well, like my motherboard is different. It's hard for me to remember what key does what, like what function key. But it's F2 to get in the BIOS, F7 to do the boot order, and there's a key to do the BIOS flash.
Look,
it's
Sean,
just-
so what key gets you in the BIOS? You got an Aorus board, right?
Yeah.
Delete.
I think it's like to get into the BIOS. I think it's like F2. I think. I don't know. I can look. I got
Get the manual
right
out.
here.
Yeah,
Huh?
I shouldn't.
Yeah, just like you, kid. You have to get the thing out.
Well, I got it out right here, but that don't necessarily mean I read it.
Yeah.
Everybody
I found
got
a
your
bunch of,
manuals and turn to
4-pin
page.
fans, Sean, on Amazon. Although the better ones are like, I don't know, $15 a piece. Not
Yeah.
3 for 15.
So when you all have your BIOS manuals, please turn to page 3.2, BIOS Setup Program.
That's like
And that's
like
really
the
odd
preacher.
that I just opened the book right to that page.
That's like the preacher giving a page number one to turn to
Yeah,
in the Bible.
yeah.
So I have
Yeah.
two different BIOS modes on this motherboard. So one is delete key, And then to get into the other BIOS, it's F2.
Hmm.
Okay.
So you
Well,
got a
once
dual
you're in,
BIOS,
it'll
or
let
is
you
that just for
switch back and
easy and
forth.
advanced?
Yeah, it's got like a simplified mode and a more detailed mode.
And it's F12 to get to the boot menu. And then it's the N key to get to the Q flash. And I realized I have made use of every USB port on this motherboard.
Wow.
There is not one single free USB on this motherboard except for the Type C port.
What do you got plugged in that you're using
All
every
the other ones are plugged
USB?
in. The camera, the microphone, the capture card, what else? I have other things too. I don't know what else. But yeah, there's like everything.
You have a
plugged in.
mouse dongle plugged
Oh, the
in?
mouse and keyboard. Yeah, the mouse and keyboard and yeah, everything. I think I might have one USB free, but other than that, all of them are filled.
You know, on mine, Sean, the delete key gets you into BIOS. The F2 key switches between the two BIOS modes.
Yeah.
If I wasn't using a USB hub or multiple USB hubs, I wouldn't have enough. I would not have enough ports. I've only got 4 ports, 4 USBs on the back of my motherboard.
Hey, did anybody see how Terry looked like? Terry looked like he was sick today. He didn't look like himself.
Didn't pay much
I
attention.
guess that divorce really stressed him or took the juice out of him.
Let's save that for the
Not
after
looking
stream.
good today.
Since we don't know anything definitively, let's hold that speculation off till we're no longer streaming. Mitch looked good though, I thought.
Now, where did Mitch just come back from? Asia someplace?
Yeah.
I didn't watch it. I forgot about it. So he did stream from Studio A.
He did.
Yeah, it was just talk.
It's all talking.
Him and Mitch, and saw a hint of a dog now and then.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I put in the chat when we were watching it that not that chat, but the other chat that I just wonder if the woman he met, my first thought was she was going to roll him. And then he said he went to the bank and used the bank's ATM. So if I bet you it was outside the bank, it wasn't in the bank. Hi, Jim.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well,
so
you
did you
can
hear
tell he
about
watched Carrie tonight. He's like, whatever, I'm here.
Tell Sean not to cut off the 4-pin things on his pen since he's got 4 pins
I'm
on
sorry.
the motherboard.
I'm sorry, cutting things off. This sounds like a personal problem.
Here, let me show you.
Hang on.
Jim.
Hang on. Let me get my 2 things out of the way before you do that. All right. You may share your screen. I just leave them over there.
See that thing, the big fat one, not the 3-pin, but the 4-pin one. I want to cut that.
Oh,
You
the
talk about
Molex.
Cutting one of you. talk
Oh,
about
is that a
cutting
Molex
those
or?
off.
Yeah, that's a Molex. Yeah, lose that son of a bitch. Lose it.
Okay, that's not a fan control thing.
No,
Oh,
no, that's he's either got fans or a case that they've got very old inventory on fans. The MX410 that I like a lot has the same exact problem. It's got
Okay, I thought Sean
an
said
older
he had-
manufacturer fan that has both the smaller 3-pin and the Molex. I cut the Molex off all the time.
Yeah, because I'm not going to buy another case. It was hard enough to put this new motherboard and stuff in this case. So I'm just going to take all the RGB fans out and I'm just going to put one of these fans as an exhaust fan because Terry says you don't need fans if you just have just the motherboard and the CPU in there. So I'm just going to put one of those 120s as the exhaust fan and take out all the RGB and just give my mom this case and everything. And because like I said, she leaves her computer on sometimes at night and this will light up their room. So I'm just going to take all the RGB out and just put one 120 millimeter fan in the back. and that's
Oh,
it.
yeah, I didn't recognize first time that was a Molex. I thought it was just a 4-pin fan connection.
Yeah, it's a
No.
Molex connector.
Useless.
That's for those olden times. I pray that I never see another Molex connector again.
Well, I back when the college started upgrading to Windows 10, I prayed that I would never see Windows 7 again, and I saw Windows 7 again the other day.
I saw Windows XP the other day. My
Yeah, but your
ophthalmologist
little
office.
deal worked, so
Yeah, I did. Believe it or not, when I was in high school, we had one computer. I think there was one computer, the teacher workstation. It was running Windows Vista Business. One computer in the whole school district.
Yeah.
When I first
I
came to
didn't
work
get-
in Las Vegas, it was what? 2000, December 2000. And they were running Windows 95 OSR2 on all their machines. And it was they had absolutely stable setup, never had a problem with it. That's because anything that you were allowed to put on the machines had to be tested first. If you put something on that was not approved, it was a firing offense.
Hmm. Jim, it's okay to use those 3 pins, right?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
going to
Jeff
motherboard.
was saying about getting like 4 pins, but my motherboard has a 4-pin fan header. Well, it has like 3 of them on there, but
Yeah.
You can
but
put
it's
the
okay to
3-pin
just
on
use
the
the 3
4-pin
pin
headers. I
fan.
did that on my board.
yeah, because
The connector on the motherboard is keyed that in such a way it'll accept a 3 or a 4.
Yep.
Rick.
so they just told me the lady that ordered my motherboard was $100 and the CPU was like 120. The Ryzen 5 5600G. I didn't know that they were both on sale. I was like, holy cow! I got
Yeah.
a steal for both of them.
Yeah, that chip's very affordable these days. It wasn't when it first came out, but it's become very affordable.
Like I told them, I don't even see the Aurora welcome screen. I don't see anything. I just turn my computer on, and 2 seconds later, it's in the Windows. I don't see any of that.
Pretty quick. Hi, Rick.
I haven't looked recently, but when I got my mom's CPU, it was like $170-something, and from that, after I ordered it, I looked every now and again, and it was like going skyrocketing up in price.
So Sean, it didn't flash the BIOS screen up for you?
No, it just goes right into Windows. I tried to do that reset of the IP address. It worked for a while, and then I turned my computer on today, and it did not connect.
Hello to everyone, by the way.
You make it
Evening,
home
Rick.
dry?
Yeah, a little bit. It wasn't really raining. It's just that my tires were picking up water and throwing it at me.
Right. Yeah, we got a big storm moving through sometime tonight through tomorrow, according to the news. I'll believe it when I see it.
Well, finally, I think it's going to be dry here for a couple of days. This is good. There's still areas in Arizona that are flooded
Good
from
night,
the
bud.
last rain.
Thank you for being here. I hope to see you tomorrow night. So, did anybody make it through the entire carry stream?
Nope.
I showed up 45 minutes late, so technically no.
Were you there when he
Mitch was-
said goodbye?
Mitch
Yeah,
was
actually
like-
I was.
Mitch was talking about when he was in a different country, how he thought the girls were going to look at him with his long hair and shit like that, but they didn't look at him at all.
Well, no, because
I
like
had
you
that one
pointed
girl
out,
he had talked to, he hoped he was gonna come back, but after his debit card issue, he decided it better be to go home because he was broke.
yeah, that would.
What, did somebody rob his debit card or something?
No, he hit a skimmer or something like that, and it took all the money out of his account.
Oh, damn.
You mean one of them things on like an ATM that you're supposed to check and pull that off?
Yeah.
If there's one on there.
They're making it so they can fool you. And apparently
have
with
those
him it
things.
did.
They have those machines where people can just walk by you and you know and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and take all your money, and then they can
Yeah,
download it. And
I just wonder if it was an ATM machine on the outside of the bank, or because if it was on the inside, you'd think they'd be able to maybe catch that with the video cameras. Somebody switching that out or putting it on top of it, or
Yeah, you
however it
would think
works.
so.
oh, we had that in a couple Circle K's here. Somebody put a unit on top of the ATM or on top of the credit card machine and took
Yep.
like thousands of dollars from people.
Yeah.
Well, I guess he
Using
said
the
that the bank could give him his money back, but it would take longer than he wanted to be there.
Well, not only that too, but he also said they were going to ship him a new card, but they weren't going to ship him a new card overseas.
Yeah.
So, plus he's been gone since June. He was gone, what do you say, 6 weeks? I
Yeah.
don't know who Alex is talking to, but boy, he's talking to somebody. He's so.
He's waving his fingers
Yeah,
around.
he is. He's like,
He's doing that pointing the finger thing.
he's doing
Yeah, I
he's
don't
doing
do
the
any
math in his
AP.
head here. Let's see if I take this and I subtract that and then I multiply times.
Oh, he cut the
Oh, he just cut it, Cam.
I don't use any ATM machines except at the bank. And they've got the kind now that are absolutely flat where all the keypad and everything is.
Well,
Yeah.
If you were to stick something over it, it would be immediately obvious.
let's take
change
a
the
wild
receipt.
guess as to who Alex is probably talking to. Who's not here?
Yeah, he's not going to be here. His internet's still down.
Yeah.
So
Well, that doesn't stop the phone thing.
no, I'm
Oh,
surprised.
he's still.
He's still yakking.
I'm surprised that he's
He
not
said
here
not
on
his
the phone.
camera. Oh, there's somebody in the background. I think his mom is
Probably
in
his
the
mom.
background.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
Alex is like, no, I don't want to go to bed yet.
He was
And
actually
pointed to the
going.
screen
Josh
and
was
then-
actually going to try and use his hotspot and do a stream tonight, and I guess that didn't go so well. Supposedly, they're coming out tomorrow to fix it. It doesn't work. That's all we know about it right now.
I woke up during the night and
What kind of
I'm
math
back.
are you doing?
Hello, Alex.
Were you
who are
writing a letter?
talking to?
I was talking to my mom and I didn't realize this.
Oh, your mom knows sign language now? I didn't
Your
know
mom
that.
likes the pointing the finger act.
Did you tell her hi for me?
I was wondering why y'all was what y'all thought was so funny.
Yeah,
We
you
were starting to get concerned. We thought there for a minute you were doing some math or a letter. I don't know. That might become a
See
short.
me
By the
doing that
way.
at my age, I'm counting on my fingers.
For a minute there, I thought Alex was setting somebody straight the way he's just pointing that finger.
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, I got up in the middle of the night and drunk.
If I say anybody straight, it'll be
Josh.
Josh.
Yeah, I got up in the middle of the night and drunk 3 Mountain Dew cans at 3 different times.
Oh my goodness.
That's not gonna help
drunk
you
3,
sleep.
drunk 1, went back to bed, got up, drunk another one, went back to bed, got up, drunk another one. That's
How
all.
many bathroom trips
Right.
did you make?
Yeah, really.
Luckily, I didn't use the bathroom once.
Well, you get a better bladder
Surprising.
than I do. If I did that, I'd be going every 10 minutes.
All right.
If that.
Okay. Now, given the average age of the group here,
Oh, well,
Wait a
no.
minute. Let me figure that out. Okay.
okay. Given the average age of the group here, I think this is appropriate.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
1972,
Yeah.
22.
I've seen this before. 79, we had long hair. 2022, we're
Yep.
longing for hair.
Exactly
79,
right.
we would do a keg. Now we're doing an EKG. 79, acid rock. 2022, acid reflux.
Mhm.
79, seeds and stems. 2022, fiber. Oh, brother. Hoping for a BMW. Hoping for a BM. Going to a new hip joint. Getting a new hip joint. This one applies to some of us. Rolling Stones, kidney stones. Disco, Costco, and whatever. And the word depends can be taken one of several ways.
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen that a couple times. There's a couple good ones out there, actually. So, Jim, we looked at my graphics card last night. Were you here present for that or not?
No.
I don't remember.
No.
Okay.
No, I was too beat last night, and I'm probably gonna not be here too much longer past midnight anyway. So
Well, let's
go ahead.
Well, I'm going to show you. Maybe.
And not only did Greg not sleep last night or today, he's gonna have a migraine before he goes to bed tonight.
That'll help him sleep. And I think I just have to share my screen. I think. Yep, looks right. All right, so uh-oh. It's missing something.
What am I?
It's my graphics card.
I'm looking at the AMD.
Control panel for
Yeah.
adrenaline.
Yeah.
So last night, right here in this general area, it had a big yellow button with a check mark in it, and it said marginal.
What the hell does that mean?
Well, that's what we were hoping you could tell us. It's not here tonight, if that helps anything. We were trying to look at settings to see if maybe it was set wrong, and I don't remember how I done that now. So this number changed. Apparently, the 4 or 5 hours I did today translates into 37 hours. This was 67 frames per second, I believe. Now it's down to 10. Could the graphics card be going bad?
Unlikely.
Well, that's good news. Does anyone remember how we got anywhere last night? Given the average age of this group, probably not.
No.
Let me ask you a stupid question.
Sure.
Why were you looking at this in the first place? Was there a problem?
Given the average age of this group, I don't think we remember.
That's my first question is
Well,
why were you looking at this? Was there a problem?
I'm working on trying to remember why we were looking at it. Oh, I believe it was because I was having some problems rendering in DaVinci Resolve. So we went and looked at this,
Familiar.
and we did figure that out as well. Oh, here we go. This looks vaguely familiar. This was here, which I believe that's where I want to have it. I don't think I need it on gaming. I'm not gaming
No.
or sports or power save.
No.
And when you scroll down through here, those are all like they should be. I don't think turning any of these on is going to help it whatsoever. Did we go into display? We did not, but it shows off word displays. That's pretty cool. I never knew that. Audio and video. Yeah, default's fine. I don't care about cinema, classic, and enhanced, and home video. None of that stuff makes it. I don't have any need for hotkeys, so I don't even want to look at that. AMD link, no clue what that is. It's disabled, whatever it's for.
Well, it says enabled it to connect your phone, smart TV, or Windows device.
It just stays the way that it is. That's gonna stay that way. Record and stream. I can stream from this thing. Okay, moving on. Yeah, I'm not. Excuse me. I'm not sure why, but last night it had the big old yellow check thing in there, and it kind of baffled us all. It's not there now. So you think everything's good? We checked for updates several times, still up to date. Recent games, DaVinci Resolve, that's the only game I play. I did open Photoshop to try to do something though. All right, cool. Stop sharing my screen. And turn that off. Go back to my camera. Go back to the blur. I'm getting this, I got this down pretty good now. You can only figure out how to put it on the Stream Deck. So you didn't hear the debacle of I lost a lot of my cool effects that I had from the screensaver.
No, I don't. No, I wasn't around for that.
Well, that was tonight, but you're aware that I did a screensaver, the grandkids, and they flip, they flop, they move back and forth, all that good
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to use a couple of those effects in what I'm doing now for our reunion, so I just opened that one up and I separated the pictures out, put my pictures in and the appropriate ones for the effects, and it worked just fine. Well, for some stupid reason, I thought I'll delete the pictures here and here, keep in mind, save it as a different file, and I'll still have the original one. Nope, it did not work. I saved as, and I think I know why, but I saved as, changed the name, and we're good to go. When I went back into the original one, it was missing all the pictures, because what I should have done was not delete the pictures until after I had saved it, then deleted the pictures, and I'd have been all right, I think. I know where DaVinci puts the backups now. I found those today. Unfortunately, I can't find the one I need to find, which has all the bells and whistles on it. So, it's been fun. It's been a fun day today.
You say you're making a screensaver, you're just making a video of some sort.
Yeah.
And then there's some option in Windows that you can point to it as your screensaver.
Not really. I just started in VLC and put it on continual play, and it just plays over and over and over again.
Okay.
It's not a true screensaver by the definition of screensaver.
Okay. All right.
I just call it that.
Right.
And I've not deleted anything yet, nor will I until I get all my data moved over to the D drive and everything works. Then I'll delete everything that's in the recycling bin, which is growing. Tony Wallace says, big mistake. Yes, it was, Tony, a huge mistake. But one of these days I will, after the 16th, because I've got to meet that deadline, I will start the video over here, bring up DaVinci Resolve over here, watch the first panel, make the first panel, watch the second panel, make the second panel. It only had 25 pictures in it, so it won't be that bad. Lesson learned. I got to figure out what I did wrong.
So it looks like Alex is really concentrating right now.
He's texting somebody.
Yeah, I wonder who that could be.
I'm just reading on Facebook just now where apparently they're trying to get us together for a 10-year high school class reunion, and they just posted on there that the admin just posted on there that one of our classmates just passed away.
Oh no.
That's a little young. We had already lost at least one by the 20th reunion, but I don't remember any before that.
Well, remind me tomorrow night to ask you a question, Alex.
Okay.
It has to do with your class reunion, by the way. Would you like
Okay.
another hint?
Why do you want me to? Why do you want me to wait till tomorrow night to remind you?
Look up at your camera.
I don't get it.
10 seconds.
Yeah, really. Oh, geez. I'm not even tired yet. I think the meds are starting to kick in though. I watched what had to be the funniest David Letterman I had ever seen last night. I was doing something on YouTube, and that screen that pops up recommended stuff, and it said Robin Williams takes over David Letterman's show, and it was his second show in the Ed Sullivan Theater, and Robin Williams was his guest. Oh my gosh, that man was comically talented.
Yeah.
He went from character to character to, I mean, without missing anything. It was hilarious. He come out, and of course, you know, being the Ed Sullivan Theater, he did an Ed Sullivan impression, which was pretty good. Referred to him a few times. If you ever get a chance, look it up. It's well worth watching. And I guess Mrs. Doubtfire came out around that same time because they were promoting that movie. Isn't that the one where he dresses up as a woman?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's what I thought. They never did give the name. They didn't show a clip, and they didn't show a picture, but they referenced it quite a lot. So it was good, real good. And we get the awkward silence. Speaking of awkward silence, I watched another video where this girl who had fingernails that was probably this long played Sounds of Silence. And I don't know what was more impressive, the fact she was playing it on a piano and another instrument at the same time, or the other instrument she was using her fingernails going ding, 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 and playing the piano. I don't know how she done it, but she was good. She only missed about 3 keys and just kept right on going. So I had to have something to break the monotony up of looking for and moving data last night. Whoa, Joshy, you're
There's
back.
Alex's eyeballs.
Was that Josh?
That's not Joshy, that's me.
I said Alex's eyeballs.
Yes, I'm just giving you a hard time. So
Oh,
apparently,
really? Wow, that's nothing new. You always give me a hard time.
oh, I do not. You just perceive it as a hard time. Wonder how he'll feel about that.
Oh, hey, Jim.
Oh God. Yes.
So I'm just looking on Craigslist right now, and I see this thing with it's not worth buying. It's $90. It's a i5 4590, but he says it comes with no cooler, no box. Only one thing wrong with it. One of the thermal sensors on the motherboard reports 250 C plus even. What does that mean? What is a thermal sensor?
There's thermal sensors inside the CPU itself to monitor temperature.
Oh,
Sounds like one of them has gone out to frickin' lunch.
yeah. He only wants $90 for it, but I don't even think it's worth that.
No.
One of those things go to 250C plus. I don't know.
So when you
Yeah,
buy these things, Sean, do you fix them and flip them, or what are you doing with them?
I'd more than likely give them to elderly people
Oh,
that
okay.
can't afford them.
Okay.
I just put like Windows 10, and then I buy an office key, and I just
I
sell
got-
them for a little bit less than what I purchased for them.
Two things. One's a question, one's a statement. Which would you like first?
I don't care.
What do you consider elderly?
50 and up.
Whoa.
Jim
Oh,
looks
okay.
up.
Okay. Now you can get the F off my lawn, okay?
You got my attention now.
Yeah, you can get the F off my lawn right now.
Okay, I actually have two questions and a statement. So the second question is, do you take requests?
No.
Damn it. Well, then that makes my statement invalid. Are you sure you don't take requests? So if some senior citizen wanted like an I-9 something, you couldn't do that for him?
No.
Yeah.
I just try to get them the basic. They just need like basic word processing and internet. So
What
that's
if
basically all I do.
what if this senior citizen streamed every day on the YouTube
I don't know.
and did or tried to do video editing?
Those computers probably wouldn't be good for it.
Darn it. Thought I'd try. No, I'm good. That's good. I'm glad that's good you do
Did
that.
you give an ARP discount?
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah. Well, if he's
over
giving
50.
them away free, then that's good.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good AARP discount right there.
So
So
I
what
have
do you-
I
So
have
do
my
you buy off lease stuff or what?
yeah. I used to get it from that clown in Scottsdale, but he wants to sell them like $200 and some dollars.
Boy, I'm
So
glad
now
you clarified
now I
that.
just buy them off eBay because it's cheaper. I can get them off eBay with 8 gigs of RAM and a 128 gig solid state drive, and it already has Windows 10 Pro activated. So all I got to do is buy like a $46 office key and just put it on there and give it to the people. I did it like during the time. I'll just put it like that. I was buying a lot of Chromebooks and buying a lot of laptops and giving them away for students to do their homework on.
How much support do you provide for them?
I give about 3 months.
Okay.
So if anything goes wrong or they get a virus, I'll just wipe it out, reinstall it, and give it back to them.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of off lease stuff isn't going to be worth much for a while since most of it's not going to run Windows 11.
Yeah.
Well, I would
Well,
say not,
as of right
not
now,
worth anything, but it'll be worth less than something that would run
yeah,
11.
as of right now, I tried to put Office or Windows 11 on a non-supported hardware, and you can still get updates and everything like that right now. So
Yeah, we just
if
don't know
I
how long it'll
absolutely
last,
have
I guess.
to, yeah, if I absolutely have to, I'll just install it, and I can still get the updates and secure it, and I could sell them. I could just give them away like that. So
Yeah, the
as
$64
long as
question
Microsoft
is
doesn't, just as
when will
long as
Microsoft
Microsoft
stop
doesn't
offering
cut
updates?
up. Yeah. Right now, I got my EVGA GTX 680 going for 150 on Craigslist. I got my ASRock motherboard going for 100, and I got my Ryzen 5 3600 going for 115.
Short stream tonight. I'm going to go ahead and hit the outro or the exit screen or whatever. Give some shout outs. Mike Paradon already left. I'm going to give a shout out to him anyway. Tony Wallow showed up early. Robert showed up early, but he's at work. He may join us after the stream ends. Kind of a quiet night in chat tonight. I figured Blackwatch might show up, and a couple of others, but no big deal. When this ends, I'll keep the Zoom running as usual, and then we can discuss whatever we feel like discussing.
So, Sean.
Yeah.
So what's the, let's say, list price for a used Verizon like you have on Craigslist.
What's the used
The
price
blue book,
for the,
so to speak.
but like the
blue book
Ryzen that
value.
I'm trying to sell?
Yeah,
I found
one
the
you
used
bought
price.
wasn't much more than that, the 5600G.
No, but I looked up on used for Ryzen 5 3600. They're going for about 130, 140 right now. So 115 ain't there.